It took its sweet time, but the next Gaiden is here at last, only for it to trick us and show that it's a two-parter. Which means that some of the other sins parts will also be in huge parts. Well, Diana's tragic past, and will this give us insight on her sin of envy? Well, we have yet to see exactly what that sin is. Either way, we're introduced to her young years. She still had when she had her boobs and all. She was best friends with a very meek-looking and shy giant called Dolores. And do you all remember Matrona name she used in the final festival name? Well, turns out that person is a giant, a very sexy-looking, muscular giant woman. Apparently, the giants survive by working as mercenaries. However, they mostly hunt their own kind. Apparently, the giants are split into different factions, or more likely, the humans hire the giants to help them win wars, and they pay the giants for money, so they can and food. So in a way, they live through eternal fighting. But Dolores do not like that, and neither do Diana so much. Mostly because they cannot understand why it's so important to just simply kill each other. It is true, this giant village seems to have a very few giants. If only it almost looks like Matrona, Dolores, and Diana are the final female giants in this clan. But apparently lifelong fighting has been the giants' philosophy ever since the Great War. And that's how they survived. Matrona has been like a sister or trainer to the two girls. While Dolores never really were strong, Diana showed huge potential. And Matrona hoped to shape her into a successor to the strongest giants that ever lived. However, one night Diana wanted to leave the village, but as Dolores also wanted to leave, but she did not dare to do that time. And during that time that she met Meliodas for the first time, and when she heard that there might be humans who do not hate or dislike humans, she ran back to the village, only to find out that Dolores had died in battle that was under Matrona's control. Diana snapped and attacked Matrona, although she got knocked out. Matrona screamed to Diana that she was neither a fairy, human, nor anything else, that fighting is the only thing she should do, doing to get it through her thick skull. That she berates Diana for having dreams, when a giant all should do is fighting. During the night, Diana falls asleep, thinking of Meliodas, but secretly also remembering the words of King, the fairy that took care of her so very long ago. Memories are really heading towards sadness, as this is only the first part of the tragic past of Diana the Serpent's sin of envy. As I said before, there is really no hints right now exactly what her sin could have been. However, given to the fact that Matrona is a giant member who is very highly acclaimed in both the clan and in perhaps even to the humans, one could argue that maybe in an incident Diana killed Matrona and by accident, and then got arrested for the envy of taking over her command, something like that, jealous of the power Matrona had. But that's only a theory. We have to wait a time before we finally figure out if that's the truth. However, we finally saw the giants again. And I'm actually glad there were some female giants. I mean, for the beginning we only saw females, but now we see that there are diverse. However, as I said before, makes me wonder how extinct is this species now. Living a life of fighting have apparently lowered up their blood and all that stuff. But their earth abilities and Diana's huge potential has been clear ever since now, which means that she can stand a chance against the Ten Commandments if she unlocks that. Matrona says it's her naivety, but I think it's something else, which has much to do, perhaps even with King. So give me your thoughts, if you have any.